We moved for years under the belief that being the face of our brand was necessary for authenticity and connection. The system told us that our identity and persona were the anchors of trust. This belief led to a constant struggle to maintain appearances and a dependency on personal branding that often overshadowed the message. What we learned is that faceless marketing allows us to focus on content quality and consistency, freeing us from the burden of self-presentation. This shift matters now because it supports our goal of using organization skills to reduce work hours through systems and automation. The requirement remains unmet whenever content creation doesn't leverage standardized templates to ensure repeatability. Faceless video channels eliminate the need for personal presence, yet many still cling to the notion that visibility equals relatability. This system flaw creates unnecessary work by tying productivity to personal involvement. By stepping away from the camera, we can concentrate on creating content that resonates universally without the distraction of personal quirks or imperfections. The faceless approach exposes the failure to meet the requirement when content creation is ad hoc and lacks a repeatable structure. Systems and templates are the key to achieving our outcome of reduced hours through streamlined, automated processes. Our past interactions with social media taught us to react to every comment and trend, believing that engagement was synonymous with success. This reactive pattern led to burnout and a feeling of being constantly on call. Faceless marketing models challenge this by focusing on strategic content planning and distribution. The requirement to use standardized templates is unmet when we slip back into reactive habits, disrupting the workflow. Understanding this now allows us to design systems where content creation is proactive and scheduled, supporting our business goal of efficient work hours. Faceless marketing opens the door to multiple niches, yet the absence of a structured approach can lead to scattered efforts. Without standardization, the allure of diversification becomes a trap, diluting focus and increasing workload. The requirement to employ standardized templates is unmet when diversification lacks a unifying system. This matters because our outcome depends on using proven organization skills to reduce work hours, and without a cohesive structure, we risk overextending ourselves and our resources. Automation in faceless marketing offers a seductive promise, but without a framework, it becomes another layer of complexity. The belief that automation solves all problems overlooks the necessity of a structured foundation. The requirement remains unmet when automation lacks integration with standardized templates, resulting in fragmented processes. What we know now is that automation should enhance, not complicate. Our systems achieving our outcome relies on this integration to truly reduce work hours through efficient systems. Faceless channels thrive on the idea of passive, evergreen content, but this potential is often unrealized due to a lack of consistent processes. The overemphasis on creativity without a system for replication leads to inefficiency. The requirement to use standardized templates is unmet when creativity overrides structure. This matters now more than ever as our goal is to leverage organization skills to create sustainable systems that minimize work hours. Without a repeatable process, we continue to expend unnecessary effort. Fear of judgment and personal exposure has long kept many from embracing faceless content. Yet these fears often mask a deeper issue, the absence of a reliable system. The requirement to use standardized templates is unmet when fear dictates our choices, preventing us from building a sustainable workflow. Recognizing this allows us to focus on system design that prioritizes content quality and efficiency over personal involvement. Our outcome of reduced work hours hinges on overcoming these barriers through structured automation. Faceless marketing's potential is often overshadowed by the misconception that it lacks personal touch. This belief hinders the implementation of systems that can enhance content delivery. The requirement remains unmet when personal touch is mistaken for personal presence, preventing the adoption of standardized templates. What we know now is that personalization can be achieved through strategic content design rather than personal visibility. This understanding is crucial for achieving our outcome of reduced work hours through effective organization skills. Faceless channels promise scalability, yet without a standardized approach, this remains an elusive goal. The belief in limitless growth often leads to scattered efforts and inefficiency. The requirement to use standardized templates is unmet when scalability is pursued without structure. Recognizing this allows us to align our systems with our business outcome, reducing work hours through precise organization and automation. Here's how we hold that now. You are now looking at Napkin AI, and Napkin AI has made recent changes. One of those changes is that Napkin AI is no longer fully free. There is a pricing table available. There is a pricing table for annual. There is also a pricing table for monthly, and each payment does give you a number of credits. Every week you can still earn credits for in the free account. Those credits total 500 per week, where one credit is approximately worth one word. One of the newer features in Napkin is custom generation. This is where you can specify your visual type, choose the orientation, and choose the depth and text. Now with Napkin, you can use either your own document or you can generate a document. Now, for the sake of this video, we're not going to use our own document. We're just going to generate text so we can demonstrate the new features. So we now see the text from Napkin, and to demonstrate the new feature, we're just going to hover over one element and click on Generate Visuals. When we click on Generate Visuals, Napkin is going to generate the visuals for this element. We can then customize the visuals by clicking on the Customize button. We can specify the visual that we want. We can also specify the orientation. We can also specify the detail level, and we can dictate whether or not the image stays close to the text. So you can use the Customize menu in Napkin AI in order to create the exact diagram or drawing that you want for your projects. Napkin AI's new features make it easier to create visuals without relying on personal branding. With the ability to generate and customize visuals, you focus on content quality and consistency. This reduces the time spent on creating and editing visuals. The use of standardized templates ensures you don't reinvent the wheel every time you make content. You get to put your energy into the message, not the medium. This structured approach lets you automate tasks and cut down on unnecessary work hours. This is how we get time back. There you have it, and I will see you in another video.